Good day, Tragic here, and welcome to level 4, turn 4, video 4, whatever you want to call it. But we're in Aven Colony, and let's get going. Yablam. Now, I'm pretty sure this will be the last video. Our colony is actually a little bit overproduced. Export 150 Chronona. We'll definitely do that because we've got billions of Chronona. What else you got? Rewards. Let's take immigrants. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're like a little bit overproduced, basically, because we just seem to be doing very, very well. I could probably just whack it on super fast and just not care. We're producing 14 food. We've got plenty of water. Looks like I'm building something up here, which I can't remember why. Probably to get more farms or water. Yeah, probably water production. But yeah, I really feel that we're kind of basically done everything we need to do here. What I might do is actually build another immigration center and start ramping up the people coming in. Now, I had an idea. I was talking on the forums about how I can't seem to control my employment. Look, jobs filled 37%, okay? Because we just built the other hub. But it's like every time you build, every time you get new people coming in,
have a new research objective for you.
Build a research center. That's oh, we can build that right now. So let's do it. How about putting it here? So every time you build an object, oh, we've got spores detected. Oops, I just deleted that instead of watching it. We have got scrubbers. Off they go. So yeah, every time you get new people coming in, it requires some kind of building to be constructed to improve their state of mind or their happiness or whatever. You need hospitals. Like every time I import new people, I seem to create new jobs. So my actual job filling ratio never goes up. And because I'm at 36% job efficiency, it means that everything is running really low. Like look at this, 28% efficiency on this hospital because it's not stocked with people. Now, I could micromanage all the objects, but I just cannot be bothered doing that. Micromanagement is just so boring. So what I'm going to start doing, and I'm going to do this in my next video for sure, my next map, is I'm going to try and really capitalize on structures that are unmanned. So we're coming up on 1.1 power, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build wind turbines or solar panels. Now, wind turbines only produce 6 power. So this geothermal vent, it produces, what, 104 electricity, okay? So you need a huge amount of these wind turbines to create enough power to matter. So it may not work, but the idea is if I can click on this Zorium generator and boom, I could make tons and tons, 360 power I could add. But it's going to require, look at all those jobs it needs to run efficiently. So if I create power by maybe making a huge big solar wind farm up here in this area, I can gain power without gaining new jobs. I think that might be a cool idea. Anyway, let's check out what's going on with our stuff. We have tons of quinona, tons of rice. We've got potash coming out our ears. So we're pretty much done. Let's check out our... Looks like our air quality is really good as well. What's going on here? Objective completed. Thank you very much. More nanites. New mission. Construct an additional 4 buildings. Well, let's start making our way over to this gold mine. So, what's the best way to do that? Like this, maybe? How about that? And what do we need? Another one of these suckers. Oh, it just doesn't fit. That's so annoying. I'll stick it here then, and that way it can cover. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll build it here, then I'll move it once it's constructed. Now, we've got 2 integration centers running now, so I've got to keep an eye on my water and my food. We're already at 0.08 water, so I might actually look at creating more water right now. That's an 100% water production right there, and that's 100% right there. So we've got 2 100% waters. So I think, and look, this is, I think, 4 workers it takes. So every time you, as you get more people in, you build more objects that require jobs to function, and that increases how many jobs are around. So your actual job, filling the jobs never seems to go up. I seem to always end up with a huge amount of jobs open. Okay, so now the thing about solar power is that it reduces 50% during winter. So, but that's fine because you can use solar panels and energy batteries to instead. Now the wind turbines don't have that problem, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to build a whole heap of these wind turbines. I'm just going to spend all my available currency on it and just see how this will function. Because this will give us extra power because we're about to build a whole bunch of stuff, but it will also not add jobs, which is something I'm having a real issue with. I don't really understand how that's... Let's just put one more down so my OCD doesn't freak out. And is that an iron mine up there? It is. So we've still got tons of iron mines. What I might do is I should build to that iron mine. I'm going to build to this one at least. Yeah, so you can see the electricity is going up as these things are being built. I mean, they're not going up a huge amount, but again, I think it's worth it. Looks like this is finished building.
All right, Governor. I was originally scheduled to lead an expedition outside the Sandy Gulch colony, but today's events have thrown a bit of a monkey wrench into our plans. The analysis of this cube is going to keep me busy for the foreseeable future. So, I've spoken with the Commissioner, and we've agreed to put you in charge of expeditions from this point forward. Don't worry, I'll be with you every step of the way, and I'll give you advice where I can. I've uploaded the schematics for the Expedition Center to your colony governance system. Once you build it, you'll be able to send an expedition vessel outside of the colony to go exploring.
Right, Expedition Center, 110 nanites. Shouldn't be an issue.
I'd like to facilitate
Import 300 corn. Okay, what have we got? Import corn, export gold for corn. How about that? Oh, look at all this damage. Oh, this is a good time to show you this thing here. Where is it? Drone auto repair. So this is like an automatic, all the drones will kind of stop what they're doing and just go repair things. You just got to remember to shut it back off. I did turn that on, didn't I? I guess only the drones that are in range of things to repair will go and repair. No place to buy, the colony doesn't have enough tunnels. Yeah, sometimes I don't understand this game. I mean, we've got a billion tunnels all over the place. Is this repairing stuff? Yeah. Reach 300 population, not a problem. Just got to keep an eye on our food. We're at minus food in winter, but we've got 4,000 in stock at the moment, so we've got heaps of food. We've got a lot of space for new food. Let's just check, make sure all our food is upgraded. And running efficiently, I think so. Yeah, all those things are upgraded fine. Why is that not getting fixed? Is there no drone in there? Oh, there's a drone right here. Okay, everything's fixed. So now we've got to make sure we turn off auto drone repair. Sweet. Oh, that's I built a scrubber instead of a freaking... Oh my god, I'm so bad. That was terribly done. Look at our water, it's not doing too well. I think I'm just going to build one more water pump. Like so. Minus 15 food during winter. That's pretty full on. We want to build another construction drone there. So we can get to that mine. But once we do that, I think we're going to be set for food, because we'll be able to mine this gold. Like I said, we're almost... It's like we've sort of beaten the game. I could probably speed it up and just won't have any issues now. But I don't really like doing that if I can help it. Still need 110 to build that, so we're almost there. Plenty of electricity. And there we are. Construction drone. Wow, we are bleeding food. Food variety excellent. Food quality marginal. 7 farms not growing crops. Should probably build more greenhouses instead of farms, but I like the way the farms look on the map. You know, it looks cool. And let's face it, the best thing about these kind of games is looking cool. No one really cares about the practicalities of min-maxing. I mean, that's what freaking losers care about, isn't it? Oh, 124 nanites. I think we can actually build that expedition center now. So stick it here. And we might want to start upgrading all our housing in a sec. Ah, now that this is completed, we can actually recycle this one. What do I need? I need 35 nanites, so that's just a little bit extra. And I'll just put straight down a tier 3. Come on. Wonder if it costs less. I mean, I haven't done the math, but it'd be cool if building it straight costs less than upgrading. No powered construction zones. Why not? What's wrong with this one? You telling me that's not in freaking range? Oh my god. Unbelievable. I can't believe how much I suck at this game. Let's try one more time.
I have an idea that...
Build a chemical plant now. Okay, so... let's just build it here. How's our storage looking? Fine. Mill. Chemical plant. I seriously cannot believe that that doesn't fit as well. I mean, that is just ridiculous. Ah, research center's been built. I forgot to set it to research something. What do you want to research? We're a bit late in the game. I don't want to grow 2 different things. Flour, we need a mill. Gold bloom. Here we are. This only requires 1 and a chemical plant, which we do have. Kilo sludge. A product of kilo... Well, we don't need that. We've got 1 billion mines, don't we? What else we got? Requires a mill. A disgusting food. Disgusting pies. Star glow. Xenoglow. Here we are. Increases colonist happiness by 3, has no negative side effects, and requires 1 object. So let's research that. Ah! Our expedition center is built. It's freaking awesome.
I have a new mission objective for you outside the colony.
Rescue 4 standard explorers. Earn 6 commendations. Now, this expedition center always needs to basically have maximum workers. So we're just going to set it to highest priority until it... The Odysseus is idle. That's the... I guess that's the... whatever you call it. What's going on here? Oh my god. This is just unbelievable. Let's try this again. I hit recycle on the other one, but it went and recycled it before it finished building this one. Nice automatic priority systems. Being a little bit sloppy because we're right at the end of the game. Export gold bloom. We actually don't have any gold bloom. So I'll just ignore that one, I guess. Almost at full capacity at the expedition center. Let's start upgrading all our habitats. Because we're getting a lot more people coming in now. What do we need to upgrade this? Upgrade to tier 2 costs 20 nanites, so I only need 11. Okay, this is now full, so let's do our expeditions.
See a few places where we can send our first expedition vessel. Make sure you keep your expedition ships well staffed and send them back to the colony for repairs whenever they get damaged.
Okay. Oh, you can just explore anywhere. I wonder if you can find cool hidden stuff on the map. What have you got here? 4 rescues
Looks like
we
someone
want to
could
do.
use our assistance. Better send the team out there.
1, 2, 3, 4. What's pickups? Let's just get some more resources. What's this one?
Looks like somebody needs our help. You better get out there. I'm not sure what this is, but we should definitely take a closer look.
Let's do this one last. Okay. Nice efficient path. I still can't believe this disaster that's going on here. I mean, seriously. Seriously lame. Still need 20 nanites to upgrade. So I could research Goldbloom. I mean, it would be a huge effort. So Goldbloom was at the top here, right? We need to get Gory and Kilo Spores. I mean, that is just a crazy amount. Corn syrup and soda. Corn and water. Oh, we've got that. A sugary high-calorie drink, very unhealthy. Well, why do we want to build that then? Isn't that research stuff? Convert resources. Whatever. None of that interests me. Trade hub is idle. Oh, because we're trying to export gold and we don't have any. Let's export... What have we got here? Gold fur. Gold bloom. We'll just export quinona for Zorium right now because we've got so much of it. And now that we've finally got this area here sorted out, we'll put down our gold mine. Another monster coming out. And now we want to build another trade hub. We're almost out of storage space again. Just stick a temporary one here. How's our airflow looking? This chemical plant can't be good for air. Just a little short on space, basically, everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a little house here. And I'm going to speed this up. I just got to make sure I don't run out of resources. And another one. Put another one here. Okay, one of your vessels rescued a stranded explorer. Thank you very much. Crisis detected. What crisis is this? I can't even tell what crisis they're talking about here. One of your expedition rescued a stranded explorer. The explorer is grateful to be rescued and will attempt to join your colony's population. Excellent. Thank you very much. Cannot acquire workers at one of the mines. This is all unbuildable area. Another rescued worker. Thank you so much. Now let's keep upgrading our buildings. And the next thing I want to do is build the trade hub. Oh, new mission. Ah, analyze the sandworm for victory. Rescued explorer, who cares? Rescued a explorer. What's going on with that? No, we've got a hole. I guess I could just go straight down here for victory. Let's just keep going. Build a second trade hub. Bam. And now that we've got the 2 trade hubs, we can start exporting gold for pasta and gold for corn. And that'll solve all our food problems. And we've basically finished the game now, haven't we? So let's put another mine on here. And just keep this running. Put another mallet processor. Ah, a colony is required a rover. For your assistant, okay, we've got another commendation. We've got a couple more commendations to get. And that should be pretty much the end of the game any second. Kilo spores. Luckily, we should probably build a scrubber drone for this area here. That one's all covered. Might need some more of these ugly things. Because, you know, why not? So this takes up a lot of space, but I think in the long run it actually is better for the colony because of the job situation.
Well done, Governor. We'll put a junior governor in charge of this colony as you move on to new challenges.
Oh! Fixed.
Well done. You'll be pleased to hear that Calandra is recovering nicely. We've subjected the object she recovered to analysis, and it immediately pinpointed the location of a few unusual structures. Your next mission will be to start a colony at that location so that we can analyze whatever it is that Calandra's object pointed us to. Pack your coat. We'll be taking you to an Arctic zone called Azara Falls.
Okay, Azara Falls, excellent. Odysseus made a discovery, discovered a new point of interest, a crashed vessel. Ah, right, so it's finding new locations to explore as we play. But I think we're actually basically finished. We're just going to call it over. Agricultural scanner.
Looks like somebody needs our help. You better get out there.
Landing site. Crashed vessel. Ah, whatever, I don't know. I think we're just going to call it quits here. We could basically keep on going, but who cares? let's go victory. Claim victory, baby. What have we got here? Score 676. I don't know if that's good or bad. 253 colonists. Employment. So we're basically completely 100% employed the whole game, but we had terrible employment at 38% of jobs filled. So there's something really wrong with the way I'm designing bases. What else have we got here? How do I... Oh, here we are, the results. Air quality, really good. Total food, infected buildings, don't know what that means. It says 0, I guess. Had a couple of outbreaks. See, we have room for 500 people, and we only had 200, so we had way more housing than we needed. Everyone was hydrated, 72% happy, that's not bad. 38% is job filled. This is what I'm really worried about. That's definitely the worst stat in my games. Looks like... Yeah, so it looks like I need to look at my housing, because I'm like double the capacity. And I was pretty much double the capacity for most of the game. This is the only time I was dead even. Let's have a look at my jobs filled. Yeah, basically right at the start of the game is the only time it was evened out. Well, that is the end of this mission. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Our
Hello,
next
Chancellor.
one...
It's good to have you back again.
will be Azara Falls. A mysterious alien object recovered in the Sandy Gulch expedition has pointed the way to some sort of structural complex near Azara Falls. Your objective is to grow the Azara Falls outpost into a functional colony, then analyze these structures once your colony is able to do so. The lander pilot was blown off the mark by high winds, and as a result the colony is far from fertile terrain. You will need to survive on trade alone until your colony has enough food income to expand. Follow the mission objectives closely. And we're going to be playing this next one on hard. So we started on challenging, we started on normal, went to challenging, we are now up to hard. So, yeah, well that's it. See you later, and let me know if you want me to do another video in this series, because I really enjoy this game. Catch you next time.